Let's talk about cash out for military families. When you should, what it does, how it could help. Um, I understand someone may say, "Well, man, why is this applicable to just military families?" Because everything, not everything, but most of what I'll talk about is applicable to probably the normal consumer. But what military families deal with versus the civilian life is that one spouse can disappear for a long time, for months at a time, for a year at a time. And all of a sudden, you go from a family unit to suddenly maybe a single parent, right? And God bless every one of those folks, both folks that are active and the spouse is married to them for the sacrifice. So ultimately, the cash out for military families is different in this sense. So generically speaking, cash outs, like someone might take cash out of their home to tap the equity to maybe pay off some debt, maybe do some home improvement loans, maybe put some money in the bank, maybe to just make sure they got money for a new venture they want to do. Maybe it's a new business, something of that nature. So a lot of those generic reasons why somebody might take cash out can certainly apply or be applicable to military families. But something to think about here, paying off debt's always a wonderful thing, right? And there's a difference between good debt and bad debt. I personally believe a mortgage is good debt. Car loans are okay debt. Credit card loans are bad debt, right? And I say that because the terms of what, getting a mortgage does allows you to buy a home, own a home, and do all that. But if you have a bunch of bad debt, credit cards or things like that, yes, taking the cash out can save money because again, maybe the terms of finance, the mortgage, make it to where the cash flow suddenly, because we've seen it generate, man, I've seen all kinds of numbers from a few $100 a month to thousands of dollars a month in savings from a cash flow standpoint. So I've seen that happen. Why is that important for a military family compared to the civilian? Again, might have the financial impact, maybe the same for both examples, but in this case, if somebody can consolidate and simplify their life, right? Because as I mentioned, you go from being a family unit to maybe a single parent. Now you got your job, the household, the kids, and all this. Well, now maybe childcare comes into play because maybe now you don't have two, maybe you have more additional expenses for just things while the other spouse is away. So there are reasons why it just makes a lot of sense to consolidate, take cash out, and pay debts off. Again, if it's financial purposes and it makes sense, terrific. Yes, that applies to both, but just from an ease, simplicity, to put it all under just maybe the mortgage, as opposed to having like 5 other payments to take care of and deal with, especially while somebody might be on deployment. Other reasons why somebody might take cash out, again, home improvement loans, things like that. So again, maybe if somebody goes away, whether it's just on assignment or deployed for a year, whatever it is, maybe that's some time and an opportunity where whoever's staying behind, whether they're just by themselves or with kids, maybe they move into family or friends, and that's when the remodeling and home improvement stuff gets done. So that might be why you take cash out, whether it be a home improvement loan, a home equity line of credit, or just a traditional home equity loan where you get the cash and do a home improvement loan. Any of those reasons might be a good thing to do. So at the end of the day, while fundamentally, a lot of times the reasons and the needs are the same. Well, I shouldn't say that. While the cash and the financial impact's the same, the reasons for it and the need for it could be different for military families. So please reach out to the Mortgage Mark team. We are here to help. We got literally have employees that have active military spouses. We have employees that have retired or married to military folks and have dads as military folks. So we love the military. God bless every one of you for being part of it. And if you guys need anything, please reach out to us. And remember, as always, when you think mortgage, think Mark.